What is up, you guys? It's James from James Reptiles, back with another video. Today, just a couple quick updates, and we'll get into plants. So when I do the reptile expos, I bring some jewelry that my sister makes, and it's just been sitting on the table kind of awkwardly the last couple of shows. So we got this little doodad. We're just gonna use it to hold a bunch of rings, and it'll make it nice and easy so little kids can't just grab them and take them and all that. And then I got a bunch of little tiny bags. I know a lot of people come up and they buy earrings or a ring or a necklace or whatever, and it's either earrings and they don't want to put it on right then, or it's a gift for someone, and we don't really have any bags because we just sell deli cups with animals. So I figured the little bags just kind of bring everything together, make it nice and tidy, makes them look more like a business. Now, hopefully we sell more. I always encourage her to do well and make a bunch of money, because if she's making money, I'm making money, and that's the goal right there. So we're still looking for a little thing to put necklaces on, and we know what we're looking for, but we checked a couple of Goodwills, we couldn't find it. We know it's on Amazon. We're just trying not to spend 15-20 bucks, but we'll end up doing that. I guarantee it. We'll see what happens. But let's get into plants. Alright, here we are in my bathroom. There I am. Here's my fish tank. Looks really good from that angle, but I don't know. I like it. I love it. Can't wait to get another one. My plug was doing some weird stuff over there. But anyway, I've got 4 solo cups. Got a couple of holes poked in the bottom. And just this little tray thing I have. Just a little drawer to a little to a superworm breeding colony. Actually, it's just an empty drawer. And I figured this would be good to put them in. They'll still get lots of light, and if anything gets overwatered and it needs to drain right into here and it'll be fine. So basically what I'm going to do is, if you watched yesterday's video, I mentioned I have a pothos in there, and I took a clipping and I put it in a fish tank filter. I don't have that fish tank anymore. It was a beta fish. Beta fish passed away. I had it for a couple of years. It passed away, but the filter was just open all the time. This fish tank, I can't really do that, but I'm going to try to grow it anyway. I was growing it in that filter and planting it in a different pot. But I'm going to try to do it anyway, and then see if I get a couple bucks for them, or replant around the house, or something like that. So first, what I want to do, and I'm not a plant expert or botanist or whatever, but I have this bag full of pebbles, and it has some eco earth. That bucket's just full of eco earth. So basically what I'm going to do, I'm going to take a handful of pebbles, just put it at the bottom of each one. And I'm going for about 3/4 of an inch of pebbles. Let me flip you guys around there. Alright, so there's my first one. There's the second one. And that just serves as a drainage layer. That one's okay. It's a little much, but whatever. Doesn't have to be accurate. Some loose little pebbles in there. Loose little pebbles. Basically, what I'm going to do next is take this bucket of already mixed eco earth and fill the cups up a good amount. And yeah, let's just do that. Alright, so basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a couple little clippings of that plant, and I'll show you how I do that. And I'm going to pot them in here with a little bit of a fertilizer stick that I have. I just picked it up at the garden store for a couple bucks, just a pack full of fertilizer sticks. Actually, I don't know if I still have them. I think they might have gotten wet. I have my sink leak a little bit. But I'm going to do that. A bunch of hair in there. And then I'll plant them, I'll water them. It'll fall down a lot. And basically what I do is, when I have another plant that has like a couple dead leaves, I'll crumple them up and I'll sprinkle them in or maybe a dead mealworm or a superworm or something like that. And it just kind of like I have so much space on top, it just kind of adds a little bit. And to me, it makes me feel like it's getting a little bit extra nutrients. It's getting that dead material. And as I water, it kind of wears down whatever it is, like it's a dubia roach or a worm or leaves or whatever. It just kind of adds a little nutrients into the plant. So let me see if I have those fertilizer sticks. Alright, so these are awesome. I use them for all my pothos. It says take a stick and just stick it like an inch deep in the soil. I'm going to do probably like a half a stick for each of these just because they're small and it'll, I don't know, save me some. Let's do that real quick. I don't even have the plants in here yet, but just, oh, they're bendy. I didn't even realize they were bendy. Okay, that worked. What I'm going to do is not off to the side, but not straight in the middle. And that way we can plant the plant straight in the middle and the fertilizer sticks just right next to it. And so when we water, it'll start to dissolve the fertilizer stick and then the plant will eat up all that fertilizer stick goodness. So let's go cut us some pothos. Alright, so right behind me you can see my big pothos. It's not even that big for pothos. Pothos is really hard to kill. I actually had a snow queen and I did kill it because I don't know nothing about plants. But that I've had for a while. It's been doing good. Actually, I think I got it right when we moved in. If you watched my other video, that's my jade plant. It's doing good. I haven't seen any growth, but I haven't seen it die yet. So I've got some other plants over here. They're doing all right. That one's actually not doing all right. But this pothos started from a clipping of that one. Like I said, that was in a fish tank for a while. Let it grow really big roots. I would love to do that again. I would need a small fish tank with a filter and a couple of shrimp or something to live in the tank to poop. But I'm not setting that up yet. Maybe when the plants start making me a couple bucks, I can do something like that. But I'm going to take a couple clippings of this and I'll show you just how I do that. So basically, pothos just grows really big vines like this. And what I do is when you have one, it'll just kind of grow off to the side. It'll grow in a straight line. So for the first couple of months as it's growing, I kind of like tuck it back around itself. Like you can see this one's all tucked in a little bit. And basically what that does, it allows it to grow more like a bush and not a straight line. So you have a nice vine like this. This is perfect. This I consider one segment. Oop, little dead leaf just fell behind the couch. This I would consider one segment. You want a full segment to start some roots. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut just right there in the middle. That's one segment down there. This will be a second segment. Don't fall behind the couch, please. This right here, third segment. And then, without thinning it too much, there's a huge clump right here. I don't even know where to begin with this one. And then, fourth segment, I guess we'll see if this one grows. So I have my segments and I have my dirt. Also, if no one's seen a business card holder used to hold up a cell phone, it's like the best way to watch Netflix. So I have my 4 pieces of plant. Let me set them up. All right. So I have my 4 pots. I have my 4 plants. Basically what I'm going to do, I'm just going to take it, bury it a little bit, make sure it's covered, and then pack it. I'm going to repeat for all the different ones. And I'm putting it parallel to the fertilizer stick there's no real rhyme or reason. I don't actually know what I'm doing, but this one it's a little long. I'm gonna try to like bury it? Question mark. Again, I've never grown it in just dirt. I've always grown it in a fish tank. So you're learning with me. Let me grab not that glass of water, but actually let me grab a spray bottle. So this isn't distilled, this is just tap water. And basically what I'm gonna do is just evenly spray down the dirt. Make sure everything's nice and smooth. Everything's getting water. It'll make sure it starts hitting that fertilizer stick and gets that going, gets that activated. It'll tell your plant that's cut, hey, you're getting water now. Absorb that water, start to grow some roots, and eventually we'll be able to put this in some custom gecko enclosures. And honestly, that'd be really cool, actually. I might see how well this works, and I might keep a couple. And one thing I'd love to do is so next time I cut that pothos, I'm gonna wait till it has more than it did this time. You always wanted to keep it going because you never want to cut it so thin that it's been over a year for it to grow that big. You don't want to cut it so thin that you have to wait another year for it to get back up to size. You want to let it grow. So if it's got 10 vines and you only cut a couple, it's a lot easier to grow back. But that's going to be it for today's video. Like I said, when those start growing, we can start putting them in crested gecko enclosures and start giving them a little life. That'd be really fun to try, actually. Maybe the first time I can do it is in a gargoyle setup. I'm trying. I'm working on getting some gargoyles. I need to sell a couple more leopards. I need to sell a couple more cresteds to do that. And also get my way into the Daly City show. I think a really nice pair or trio of gargoyles would be really great for my collection. And I'm sure you guys would love to see that. So anyway, I'm James from James Reptiles. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Hit me up on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, jamesreptiles@gmail.com. And have a good one.